Hello, everyone. If you are just now hopping in, there's no one online with me, so that means you are watching the replay. Feel free to type in hashtag replay. I am going to go ahead and share this to some places though. So if you are in, say hi. Let's see. I am streaming tonight to my business page, my personal page, and my YouTube channel, which I have not used in a very long time. And I really apologize for the glare. I have the worst absolute setup where I'm at right now. I have no idea how to take care of this problem and this issue here. Um, I'm open for tips if anybody has any. So tonight, yes, we are up for some cards, some chit chat, some fun, and it's Friday the 13th. You guys, if you have your what's your, I guess, like your biggest superstition about Friday the 13th? Go ahead and share it and let us know what you have heard. Hi, Marianne. I'm happy because, not because of the wine, but I'm happy because I'm on here, honestly. Don't get into an argument with an idiot. They will beat you with experience. Sarah, is that a Friday the 13th superstition for you? Hi, Anna. How are you? I want to hear these Friday the 13th superstitions. I'm going to share this to a couple of groups right quick here. Because I have something else to say about Friday the 13th. If y'all hold on here for just a moment. But before I get into that, I want to hear the superstitions. Just and sharing this to some groups. Okay, that's enough for now. We'll see what happens. And I am doing cards tonight. I of course have I'll be drawing from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. What I'll be using this one for is if you have a question like when is something going to happen. So like I've been doing my most recent live streams, I'll be working with that question, and it would have to be, and if you're not clear in the question, I reserve the right to take liberty with it. So I turn the volume on, and you said you wanted tips. Okay, I got you. So as soon as you heard tips, I need tips, advice. I mean, yes, I need tips. Okay. Now that you bring that word up there, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and drop that on there. Thank you, Sarah, for the reminder. But I'm looking for advice or tips on, because I have like really crappy lighting. I have a ceiling fan behind me. I have my monitors in front of me. I don't have the best space right now for being able to have alternative place to set up for live stream for myself, so I have better lighting. I hate the glare. I hate it. I miss you too, Judith. I miss everyone here. I don't have any superstitions for Friday the 13th. I would find money. I'm not sure what that means. I don't really have a Friday the 13th superstition, but I knew an ER doctor who would not work Friday the 13th or on full moons because it brought out the crazies. Okay, that's interesting. I am aware of the 13th, but I don't let it rule my day. That's a very excellent attitude to have, especially if you are thinking about the negative aspects of superstitions. Okay. I have a light ring, and I swear I play with this light ring before I come on in the studio before I come in, and I just can't. I don't have a stand for it. I mean, that's problem number one, but again, with my setup, I just can't. Fucking glasses. Right. Anyway, Okay, so y'all have shared there was on Friday the 13th, on Friday the 13th, you would find money back then. Okay, so I'm going to share with you all some information about Friday the 13th that you probably weren't aware of. And before I start, I want you to keep this in mind. Remember this, that for a very long time people have said superstitious things about black cats and just walking on their ladder, various things, right? I think somebody said like walking on your ladder comes from like Egypt. I don't know what the story is behind that one. Anywho, the a lot of the superstitions that you hear about witches though, oftentimes they're like hidden things. They are, for example, the Christians would see that witches would use black cats, right? And so they said they had to create this idea that black cats are bad luck so that people wouldn't want a black cat so that they could control the language, goddess day, so that people could control the language around that topic and continue to allow people to be afraid so they wouldn't explore the possibilities for them to have their own personal power and to be able to explore, I guess you could say, maybe even the god goddess energy within them, if you want to call it that, but their connection to the earth and the connection to the planets, stars, and the moons, etc., right? So Friday the 13th, as Anna said in there, she said goddess day. So what does that mean? Goddess day is Friday. Friday is the day of Frigg, the goddess Frigg. And Frigg is embodies the energy of the divine feminine. Also, Venus is the ruling planet of the day Friday, which again embodies the energy. And I'm not going to say like is, right? Because I want everyone to be able, that I'm listening to this, to be able to relate to this, because some people might actually believe that it's a literal god or goddess, but most people probably don't in today's day and age. But there is a certain energy attached to that, just like some people would pray and, the blood of Jesus, right? There is an energy attached to the blood of Jesus. And that's why using the phrase is so extremely powerful and can garner some amazing results for those people who believe and harness the power of the energy of the phrase and the faith in that regard. So Friday is the day, or embodies the day of the goddess Frigg. And Friday the 13th, so then the number 13, when you're talking about numerology, I'll read that in a second here, Sarah, because I am streaming to two other platforms. So I want to make sure that everybody that's watching can see the comments that are coming through. So I'll be reading that in a moment. So the number 13 has been associated with rebirth and transformation. So Friday the 13th, I guess, could be considered horrible if you are resisting transformation, because rebirth and transformation and the things that have to get you to the point where you're ready to be transformed can be painful, right? Especially if you are in resistance to growth, personal growth, or if you're in resistance to those things that are trying to come into your life as a catalyst to get you to that point of rebirth and change. So, and then we go on to Frigg, right? The goddess. She has the energy of manifestation. And so, Marianne, you talked about bringing money. Like Friday the 13th for you was about like money coming in, right? Friday itself, Friday the 13th, is about manifesting. We can also manifest and go in and manifest the things for ourselves that we're trying to transform and change and harness the energy of this day, Friday the 13th, to do that. Creativity, celebrating beauty and wisdom and nourishment are also other things we can do to honor the energy of this day. And with the divine feminine, we can also harness and respect the ability for us to create and receive energy. So it's really a great day for us to participate in if we're trying to work with creative energy, rebirth, transformation, manifestation, etc., etc. So that Friday the 13th thing, I hope that the next one that comes around for you as you look at it on the calendar and it sneaks up on you, that you're not looking at it with horror and superstition, but yet you're looking forward to it. And how can I prepare myself to prepare myself for this day, to participate in what the day has to offer me? Sarah said Friday the 13th is the day the Catholic Church carried out a mission to kill and destroy all of the Knights Templar. I didn't know that. I can see why how that would create this sense of it just being a day of horror and bad luck, I guess, if you were going to look at it from that lens. Take a trip to Salem. They were Puritans. Hmm. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. The witch trials, you know? And I would say, how many of if you have ancestors who were on American soil or on the European continent from the 1600s going forward, how many of them participated in condemning people who would use the plants and the herbs for healing? Or try to teach people about the planets and the moons and the stars? Hi, Donald. It's been a long time. Okay, so that being said, I think I have read through the when I'm home next, I can come and see if I can't help you set up better lighting. I appreciate it, Sarah. We'll see. I'm kind of in and out a lot, and I'm still in transition. My house is still in the market. So any of y'all want to move to a not super small, but a small town? It's very I love it here. Homey, but I gotta sell the house because divorce decree. But 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, almost 3,000 square feet, almost half an acre in town, $120,000. Mm-hmm. No, it's more than that. But yeah, around that. Off topic. My camera just caught 2 bats dancing by my kitchen window. Are you gonna put it online? That'd be so fun. I visited Salem a couple weeks ago during a New England trip. Donald, there is a place in New England, or I'm not exactly sure where it is. It's in New York, and it's where people go, and I cannot remember. Maybe you know the name of it. People go for solstice celebrations. Pat says, I'll buy it. Look it up. It's on realtor.com. West Point, Mississippi. um it's a town that people go to for solstice and other, like some people do with like their covens and whatever you might call that. And there is a hotel there, and there's supposedly a lot of ghosts in this town, while the property values are so much better there. Yeah, they are. It's 100-year-old house too. There's a hotel there that has, I've been told, well, this was a while ago. I haven't looked at it since probably about 5 or 6 years, so I don't know if things have changed. But traditionally, there's no electricity in this hotel, and people stay there and they're haunted. It's just like you stay at this hotel, and you know that what's going to happen, and the whole town and the whole community is spiritually inclined to some point. So when you mention like Salem and all of that, it immediately makes me not. I really wish I could remember the name of that town. I would love to visit there. It would be so much fun. Yeah, so I have been told. Okay, is my house haunted or is the hotel haunted? um, no, my house is not haunted. I took care of that. It wasn't haunted. We did have visitors. It was, but I took care of that. It's not haunted. I don't let it be haunted. I don't let that happen. This house, we are the fourth owners of it. as it was bought from the Native Americans who originally owned the land. And when we first moved here, I was in the laundry room and there were two young individuals in that space in the spirit. I could see a young boy and a young girl. Yep. And so we had a conversation and they left. But it was the former owners of this house that I had a hard time with getting them to leave. They wouldn't leave until we like fully purchased the house, like we fully owned it. They refused to leave. So it was a matter of just trying to keep them because they smelled. He he smoked cigars and had throat cancer, so I could smell him, especially in the back room upstairs. I could smell him. And then occasionally I would smell him through walking up and down the hall, but no one in my house smokes, right? So, yeah. And then the wife had in this room, so like the doors, the way the locks are on the doors, they clearly kept her in because she had I think she had some health issues and it smelled at one point in here, and I walked in and I could see her in the room. It smelled like formaldehyde. Kid you not. That was gross. That was bad. Just the smell. It just, ugh. Anyway, that's my house, but it's not anymore. I took care of it. So if you're interested in my house, you can know that it's clean. So I've been to Lilydale. Yes, that's the name of the town. In upstate New York, it has mediums living there and they have a historic hotel. Lilydale is the name. I'm going to write this one down because I don't want to forget it. I always forget it. Lilydale. You have been. Did you stay at the hotel, Donald? Okay, guys. So if you want a reading, drop your name in the comments and I will draw names. If you want to guarantee a read, you can go ahead and let me know. You can drop a tip in the tip jar. But I'm also offering complimentary reads. If you want to know when something is going to happen, I'll be using Queen of the Moon Oracle deck to determine that. How was it when you stayed there? Did you have any of the experiences from people that I've heard about? Thank you, Anna. Okay, Nicole. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna open up that website on my phone because I'm afraid of my computer. I got my computer back, yes, but I just don't want to have the systems be inundated. Let's see here. Mini web tool. Random name picker. Name picker. There it is. Okay. No, that's not it. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find it. You slept very peacefully? I have a feeling I would too, but I have read stories. Hi, Janine. Okay, so we'll see what happens here, okay? There it is. Found it! Okay, Anna and Patrick and Janine. Nicole was on there too. Nicole H. Anna says, I toured the Shanghai tunnels under Portland and had experiences. Caught a ghost face in one of my pictures. So was that like at the time of like film or digital cameras? You just jumped on this platform? Wonderful. Well, welcome. I guess they had some stories in the past. So they don't have stories anymore? Did they get rid of the friendlies? I guess you could call them. Okay. Your phone. What I love watching are like TikToks and with especially you see this a lot with kids and you'll see the orbs. Like if kids are having fun and they're just being themselves and you see orbs going across this or angels going across the screen. I love it. There is also Casadega in Central Florida. Okay, I'm writing that one down. Have you been? I take it you've been there too, Donald. I don't get to travel. You took a picture of one of the bar doors. But now that I don't know, just someday I will. Someday I will. So one of the barn doors had something coming up at you. It says Anna. That would be so fun. Do you remember, like, at that moment in time where you had taken the picture, if you had felt any well, I guess when you take the picture, you see it, you probably see it come up there right away. Um, no, that's not the right website. Holy crap. No. Do this again. Do you remember feeling something there, Anna? Okay, I have Pat, Janine, Nicole, and Anna. Did I miss anyone? Hi, Albert. It's like Lily Dale, says Donald, except their inn is open year round due to the weather. Lilydale is an area with harsh weather. Yeah, I suppose Lilydale's in upstate New York, right? People will get shanghaied and kept in the cells. Ooh. So is that how you saw them? Shanghaied? Hmm. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. Drum roll. You were feeling things and seeing shadows everywhere. Janine, you're first. Okay. So, yay! Janine's the first time here. Let's see. Where's her question? She just I think she just said, is there, and what does she need to know, right? Come on. I scrolled right past it. Okay. Do I have any advice for Janine? That's what she asked. Near Buffalo. Very energetically charged. Hi, Dolores. How are you? Anna's still saying that her visit in Portland was very energetically charged. Okay, so Janine, what does Janine need to know right now? Okay. So when I do my readings, I have my number of decks that are available to me and access, and I grab the deck that I feel drawn to pull from for whatever reading. It's very rare that somebody would request a particular deck from me if they know what I have, and then even then I still reserve the right to use my gift and feel into whether or not it is the appropriate one for that moment in time. But I do trust that people have a sense for what they need to. So come on. I know I bookmarked that. I guess I'm just going to have to look it up. Hang on a minute, y'all. Well, I'll have to look that up in a minute if I need it. Okay. So you're doing great. Loving tonight's energies. How are you doing? I'm happy to be here. Let's see here. Janine. What does Janine need to know? What does Janine Need to know if anybody is hopping on and they would like their name added to the list, please let me know. If you're going to drop a tip in the tip jar, it bumps you to the top of the list. I'm also taking questions about when is a certain event or thing going to happen. It's coming close. Okay, Janine, what is it? I'm also watching streaming on my YouTube. I can't tell where. I think everyone so far is coming in from Facebook. I don't see any YouTube commenters or visitors. So I don't have a very active channel. Okay, Sarah, I'll add you to the next one. Okay. Give me just a second here. Janine, what does she need to know from this? Okay, so you've been in a position of new beginning and creativity. Okay, this is where you have found yourself in the recent past. You've had opportunities come to you for starts and beginnings with regard to possibly even like your work or your job or things that could be of the mystical sort if you're exploring things in the mystical world. This feels more like it feels family related. Is there somebody in your family who has had new opportunities that have been bringing in money also for you? That or you're bringing in more to support your family. So that's the most recent past. That's where you had been, and has led those situations of these new beginnings of things and bringing more opportunity to you and the ability to create and do other things has brought this opportunity that you're currently experiencing in your life of this feeling that there are people out to get you. Your son has moved overseas for work. Okay, so someone in the family. Okay. Okay. Okay, I did say that it felt more like this was family and someone in the family had had this experience of a new opportunity with regard to work. Okay. So this as I see this, this is an identifying card. Is this card okay? Is this one here? Is this one Janine, or is this in relationship to her son? Okay, so this is for your son. Um, a message for you to just kind of be on guard. Make sure that you know your son best. You know how he will receive information from you to that motherly advice or um whatever relationship the two of you have. I do feel like he does come to you and confide things in you, and he does trust your wisdom and guidance. He is in a moment of time, and he might have even told you like that there might be some treachery or trickery being involved with his work. That or he's feeling even possibly embarrassed about a situation at work. This is a time for him to take that situation, though, and he can turn that into something good for himself. Support him to help him know that his people are on the way. Now, while this is also the karma card, right? That things will happen as they're supposed to happen in the future. We do also see three people joining their hands together. And what I find really interesting in the fact that this deck was drawn, is the fact that there is an eclipse in this card. So this could be as soon as tomorrow, considering, or today, if he's overseas. I don't know where he is at in the world. October 14th in America, we do have an eclipse happening. So this is very recent energy. The opportunity for him to see things kind of come to an end for these people who have been presenting illusion and trickery to him. Just a second. Some kid knocking on my door. What do you mean, sweetie? Abby, that already happened and it got fixed, remember? Did you take another pill? No. Did you drink more water? No. You should go try to cough some more. Okay. I think you're overtired and that you're having a memory of the experience. It's all done and you're just scared. God. Feel it in my throat. I don't feel anything except your muscles in your throat. It feels like mine. Feel mine. Feels the same. See, that's just the way you feel. It's just the way our bodies feel. That's your organ right there. Okay? That's your organ. There's nothing stuck there. Okay? Okay, thank you all for waiting. Your oldest left on the 9th of this October. Both of my sons are in Australia. I am in New Zealand. My door just opened by itself and the dog came in. Anyway, let me get back into this right quick here, see if there's anything else with regard to this. So it's a season that he has to walk through, especially with this being a major arcana card here, the karma card. So this is something that was kind of predestined for him, not kind of, but was predestined for him to go through for his own personal growth and experiences, all in how he chooses to deal with people deciding to perform some type of trickery or embarrassment toward him. And she's standing here like she's on guard, ready to retaliate. But just the key here is just hold off, because things are going to come to fruition as they need to. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to draw another name. Hi, Joe. Sarah. Hi, Samantha. I will add your name to the list. Let me get back to my mini web tool name picker, whatever website I finally found again. Okay. And adding Sarah and Samantha. And what else do we need to add? Dolores, do we need to add you? Joe, do we need to add you? Okay, I'm going to draw because I'm not seeing any comments in there. You're welcome. And if you don't come to Eugenia too, I'm hearing also that you might kind of hear about it happening, and this is just a story that you just kind of be prepared to hear about them having like an experience, and then the opportunity for you to just say, hey, did they kind of get what they deserved, or and then help walk them through that this is just something that they needed to experience, and to find the silver lining in it and what it means for them for their own personal journey. And then with that karma card there, if there is any doubt with your son moving for the job, things happening as they were supposed to, or as they should, that can also be a reassurance to your son. If when he starts doubting, like, am I even in the right place because this is happening? He's in the right place. I'm on the road and I don't want to lose service. Ooh. Oh boy. Well, I take that as a compliment, Patrick. Thank you. Nicole, are you still here? Let me know what your question is, and I'm going to go ahead and draw another name. And so we see who's on deck. Get Nicole's name out of here. Come on, pick a random name. Pick a name. Samantha, your name just got drawn. Sorry, I am trying to stretch and crack my neck. And I apologize for having to step away there for a moment. My daughter has not been feeling well and she needed a little bit of assurance and attention. How the daughter will be doing this week. A general reading, says Pat. You're welcome, Samantha. Let me know what your question is. You will be right up after Nicole. Let's see here. What does Nicole need to know about her daughter? Okay. I had the right deck for that one. Mm. If anybody has any tips for severe pain from sciatic nerve issues, I will be really grateful. Hi, Mike. I can't get her into the chiropractor until Monday and do some Reiki on her, but it's always good to it's like this chiropractor here. I don't understand why he doesn't have time on his calendar for emergency situations. I don't get that. He's the only chiropractor in town, so okay, so Sarah, she said that it hurts her to lay on her back. Is that something that happens with sciatic? She has had a number of medical issues in the last 6 days. And now we're dealing with this with what seems to be sciatic nerve pain. Numbness in the extremities, pain on walking, pain on moving. With her personality, everything is extremely amplified, and she says she can't lay on her back. It hurts to lay on her back. So, okay, Nicole's daughter next week. Hard surface sleeping. Okay. I'll see if I can convince her. Lay on the stomach and bring your legs up curling. Okay. Thank you. Nicole's daughter. What can we know about Nicole's daughter next week? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, general is fine, Samantha. How your daughter will do next week. Okay. Is this a test or a competition, Nicole? Can I please get some more information specifically about what it is you're holding space for, about how she will do, what the event is in reference to, so I can make sure because the cards that I have in front of me here can go a number of ways. So I want to make sure that I'm reading them correctly. Any stomach pain? It's interesting that you say that. Yes, there has been stomach pain associated. She has a surgery we've been postponing. I feel I keep being stopped from getting this done. Okay. Um, okay, so yeah, in the past, I do see in the past that there has been some type of message that y'all have been trying to deliver. It's been heavily on your mind. You've been looking forward to trying to make some kind of contract or some kind of um alliance with another. Has been heavily on your mind to be able to get this to get with the right person. The courtship card here. Been scanned, not appendicitis. She's had 2 x-rays and a CT scan. So whatever it was that was going on, I do see that it was bringing you great despair and frustration, and this whole process for you of trying to find the right person to partner with to get this done has been you've been handling it pretty well, even though it's been something that's been greatly concerning you. But as far as the next week, things will change. There will be the opportunity for more wisdom to come in here, and definitely a contract. Something will come to fruition. I have that marriage card at the top there, was right in line with what you've been thinking, who you've been looking for. The right person is right there for you. Right underneath that, as far as moving forward, we have the mature woman card. I don't know if what the surgery is or what the procedure is, or if it's a male or female doctor, but this is a very auspicious card, and there is change that the despair and the concern is moving toward change. So there is a definite change of circumstance as far as this next week goes from what the status quo has been. Okay. Let's see. Pressure point behind your calf, halfway down. Tie a bandana around the calf. Should be able to walk with no pain, but the stretching. Okay. And it's both of her legs that are hurting. It's strange. So I'm going to draw another name. I'm going to do Samantha. Samantha, what does Samantha need to know right now? She asked for something that is whatever. Anna, if you're here, please let me know what your question is. Please let me know what your question is. Okay, Anna. Kidney stones. Would kidney stones be found on any of those scans, the CT scan or the her kidneys were functioning very well. I hope that means all will be well. Not sure if you saw the last message, but I literally was struck by lightning gassing up the last time I was on my way there. Oh my gosh. So like it wasn't the right person, right time. Yeah. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, Abby would appreciate any thoughts, prayers, or energy. She's been completely beside herself and just wants to feel like she has felt in the past. Her normal, Okay. Sorry. Didn't know what I heard there. My hearing sensitivity is like on high alert because of what she's got going on. She's been very needy compared to normal. Let's see here. There it is. Samantha. Ooh. You're stuck in a time war, like this this point in time where you I'll pull another one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Can I do another one? Okay. So the first card I have for you, Samantha, is this Ghostlands card. I want you to notice that it's a clock, but it also is a time portal. Around the clock looking sculpture, we have the signs of the zodiac. The next card, and then what I heard, I said stuck in this place. I felt this time of pause and reflection and connection to a need for connection to the world out there for direction. Because I said, give me another card. And I got this card. Sorry. Come on. I don't know if you can see it, but it says solitude. And notice the reflection of the lighthouse on the middle of this little island here. It's a time for you to go in, reflect on things, gain insight, be alone, and I'm hearing, be okay with being alone. You've been resisting it. There is a time and a season for the waxing and the waning. That's why that was standing out to me. We have the waning gibbous here, right? There's a time and a season. You have the yin and the yang, the waxing and the waning, the time to take action, the time to pause. And now in that time to take action will come again as the cycle of time is appropriate for you. But you need to be willing to go in, and it's okay to be alone in solitude for discovery. And stop asking other people what you should do. Stop asking for their opinions. You have all the knowledge available to you with them, but you have to go in within and find the solitude and be willing to trust yourself and trust the gifts that you're given in order to do it. Okay. Thank you, Nicole, for the comments about my daughter. I'm going to draw another name here. I'm going to do Anna. She says, what do I need to know right now? Taking Anna's name off. And all I have left on the list are Pat and Sarah. I'm going to go ahead and draw, though. You're welcome, Samantha. Thank you for letting me know that it resonated. I do appreciate that. On my dad's birthday to boot, that is going to happen. And of course, good vibes sent her way. Thank you, Nicole. Unsure, hope she's okay. She had an incident before I came on with taking her medicine. And, like sometimes you swallow something and it just kind of gets stuck right here. Happened for her. And, so there was a little bit of fear that it was happening again, even though she hasn't ate or drank anything. So that's why she was there. So I had to walk her through that. Hello, Marianne. You want me to add you? Okay, Sarah, you will be after Anna, and then Pat, you will be after Sarah. And then Marianne, I can do you after that, and I gotta be done. Because I probably should go take care of, see what she's got going on. Okay. Let's see here. So Anna, Sarah, Pat, Marianne, go ahead and drop your questions and you're in there, whatever it is you're seeking insight on. And I'm going to do this. Go there. Okay, Anna, so what does she need to know right now? Okay. Okay. Why am I doing that? Turn you off. And remember, Friday the 13th, don't be scared about it in the future when it comes around, because it's related to divine and feminine cycles of life. Actually, it was once considered a day of the goddess to honor and celebrate the sacred feminine within us and the endings and beginnings that she represents. Rebirth, renewal, endings, manifestation. It's also a powerful day to plant the seeds of intention in the womb of the infinite divine mother. So look on your calendar for the next Friday the 13th. Set some intentions on your alarms to be ready to know what it is that you want to set for seeds, plant seeds of intention in the womb of the infinite divine mother. Cut the deck 3 times though. Hang on. Oh, no. Pat, I don't do it like that. Thank you for the suggestion though, but I work in my way. I work how I feel led. We'll see what happens when I get to yours. Maybe I'll feel that inkling of urgency or something completely different. But Hannah. You were so tired of waiting, Anna, and doing the work. Oh, you got the Buddha prepares. But he's got disciples behind him. You got people. Are you prepared to guide others and help them through their trauma and their situations? Be on the lookout for opportunities, Anna, to guide, mentor, and be an inspiration to others. I think that you've had a couple of opportunities lately. I can see people coming to you, like it's already started happening, but you felt like it was just a coincidence. But no, this is part of the divine plan for you. But before you take, it's like these people that are coming, they're a glimpse of what more is to come. There's still a time of preparation for you to go in to be fully ready to take those people as your, if you will, students, if you will, students of life. And then we've got a card with a garden here, 5 of roses. So this relates to children. So helping people relate to their inner child or to childhood issues. And it's safe in the garden. You're going to bring a sense to them of comfort and safety. And just even this, okay, I'm feeling this girl here at the bottom, the curiosity with which she's looking at the bed of roses there, the inquisitiveness and the curiosity of the child. Don't be surprised if people come to you with a curious heart. You saw the person on the card move. You might have, I think it's because I have this background thing on. See how that's happening when I just do stuff like that? I think it's just that. I don't think it's anything other than that. see. Okay. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see here. I see Mary Ann's. I'm going to do Sarah's first and then Pat's. Okay. I am trying to get a local job so I can be home. Will this be a good move for me going forward? Okay. So I'm not going to answer the will question. I'm going to tell you the energy, the potential energy of what it looks like should you choose that path. Okay. Okay, so what is waiting for Sarah? It's the potential energy should Sarah choose this path as far as a job closer to home. Okay. Oh, really? Well, then maybe it did move Anna. That's interesting. Thank you. I hope she does too. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. This job closer to home. What does it? Okay, what's the potential? Choose that path. Okay. I see that you've put a part of yourself behind you by doing that. You're thinking about the family and security of joining other people and coming back together in this path, and that's highly on your mind. Also, reconnecting with people in your past that you've been extremely close to. So let's see, you're putting in the past thoughts of I have marriage here. So these types of relationships in your past, you have done the work to move past these things to bring you into a new season as far as moving home. I do see the safety and stay of the family room above you. So you choose this path. It will be on your mind that there will be change to how you relate to others. This is something you're thinking about and something that you're wanting to see happen, and it's heavily in your mind. So that's where your mind is moving toward. There is a transformation that is taking place, and this is the transformation. Okay. The change is transformation into this, right? So your past has caused you to turn toward this, and embracing the young woman that you are, the privileged young woman that you are, as you move forward into this. This also in the past here, I see like you felt like these changes that you wanted for yourself were way, 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 way off in the future. And they were just like a pipe dream. They were things that people thought you were crazy for wanting to do, but you got yourself under control. Moving home will bring for you the opportunity to change how you see yourself and how your family sees you also, if there has been a desire for that. But see, that's not certain that that's what that card is, because I don't see any other cards around that would say that, like how your family sees you, because it feels like they do see you the way it's positioned here for who you are and what you are endeavoring to do. So yeah, transformation. If this is the potential energy right now, should you choose to move home. Okay. And you're trying the same thing. So Pat, did you want to have the same kind of reading then? Like what will be a good move for you going forward to move back home? Is that what you're looking for? Or did you want me to just do whatever you needed to know? Because you were alluding to that above when you had asked me to split the deck, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I gotcha. And thank you guys for participating and sticking with me through this. Oh, let me find you. Where are you? There you are. Okay. What is the potential energy? Should Pat make the move to transition to? You're welcome, Sarah. I hope that resonated with you. Where are you? Here it is. Not quite. Ooh. Okay, I see a relationship on your mind in the form of like a close friendship or an agreement with another. Could be business, personal relationship. What do I have here? So you've been on a path, you've been thinking about having some changes in your life. But as you've been thinking about the changes to make in your life, they have been transformed. Nope, I'm doing this the wrong way. Back up. I'm reading this backwards here. Okay. Gotta go back the other way. There we go. Okay. So you've gone through a patch of you've been looking. It's like you've looked in the past. You've kept yourself spinning your wheels by looking out in the past and not allowing yourself to look forward. And because of that, because you kept looking in the past, you were keeping yourself in this cycle of poverty. And it's like you were stealing opportunity from yourself and you were allowing the past to be your thief and preventing yourself from having the opportunities that you really wanted and you really desired from yourself. And this is in relationship to not being where you're at, because you're asking, like, what is it like if I move home? So being gone, being away from home has been you trying to look at the past and try to make things different. But yet in reality it has continued this poverty issue mindset or experience and feeling like just life has been continually being stolen from you. But then in the now, you are looking at considering a partnership or transitioning into something new because I've got the coffin up top, which is a transformation. So I see that your thoughts will be transformed about other people and ideas and things, especially maybe even about people of your past and how they have related to you and how they have influenced you. There is a definite transformation, and this transformation it's okay. It's been a pathway. So this relationship to, because I have a woman here 2 times, I have mature woman, so it could possibly be a mother figure type person that has been of concern to you. But by moving home, there is a transformation of how you feel, because this is the path that you're set on to transform, move forward, and have partnership with other people. Now, I don't get any information about good or bad. What does a transformation look like? What's the energy of the transformation? That's for that, that would be another reading. But this is the potential energy of what you will embark upon. Should you move back home, you will definitely be having to face some of your, past demons, if you will, and it's your choice as to how you're going to allow them to transform you. Let's see here. Marianne wants to know, what does the next few months look like? Okay. And then this is the last one, you all. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. It's been way too long since I've been on here, and I really enjoy it. I've just been so busy with everything else. Gotta make that money, Pay them damn bills. Hang on, I'm trying to find you, Marianne. I can't find you. You're hiding from me. Where are you? You gotta be close. There you are. Okay. Next couple of months, what are we looking at? Okay. Moving back to take a job will be less money. Don't forget that, Pat, let me rephrase. I would like to warn you that a lot of us have in our mind that poverty only relates to money. That prosperity only relates to wealth. Poverty can also mean emotional baggage. It can also mean I don't feel this at all. It can also mean health, lack of any place in your life where you feel lack. Any place in your life where you feel happy and whole, that's prosperity. And so then the poverty would be the opposite of that. So if you're looking things, happiness being stolen from you, peace being stolen from you, health being stolen from you in the past. But then you're on a journey to restoring those things for yourself, transforming those things for yourself. And that's something that really, really bothers me about like people that think about like it's capitalist society, blah, 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 blah. It's prosperity isn't just money. It's prosperity is happiness. To be prosperous is to be happy. That is what prosperity is, to truly be happy. So then you have to ask yourself, what is it that allows me or assists and aids me to be happy, to be prosperous, to feel healthy, to be mentally stable, to be loved, to be cared for, to be provided for. All of those things are prosperity because they bring happiness, they bring peace. You could think about the Declaration of Independence, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We don't say life, liberty, and the pursuit of prosperity. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Every man has the inherent God-given right, whatever, creator, whatever, just quality to life, to live, to be free, and to be happy. There it is. Okay, what does the next couple of months bring for Mary Ann? We are looking at, oh, interesting. I'm seeing a relationship blossoming. Okay. Marianne, what is your relationship status again at this moment? Because again, these cards, the way they are laid in relationship to one another, can take on a couple of different meanings. But I need a little bit of context to make sure that I am doing them appropriately here. Separated. Okay. So I do see the man at the bottom, main man. That would be the husband in the past, the very end behind you. And any thoughts you have about this person being a provider and a mature person is behind you. You are distancing yourself from this. You are feeling secure and creating for yourself the feeling of peace, of security, and comfort for your family. Sorry about the background thing there. And it's definitely, you know that it's going to be a pathway. You know it's going to be a couple of years coming. It's not going to be anything that's going to take on. It's not going to be anything that's going to take be a quick transition for you. All right. So we're looking forward. We see transition into, I do have this, you said next couple of months. Well, the pathway card can be a couple of years coming and right next to it. So, but this is in the place of thoughts. So creating a new relationship, creating a new partnership for yourself, you can find yourself expecting and wondering what it's going to mean for you to be able to create a new partnership for yourself. And then moving forward the next couple of months, you're going to feel this childlikeness for you, this new beginnings, the ability for you to be able to create for yourself without feeling, well, I'm going to take that back though, because underneath the child, we've got imprisonment. So I would caution you to just try to hold on to the creation energy. This also could be indicative of a child of yours getting married and having a child or a new grandchild coming into your life. These are, again, you asked the next couple months. Pathway card here can be in a couple of years. We've got the family room card here. There's definitely some bondage that you're going to feel like you have to break free from. And this could just be the bondage of this past relationship and moving forward, trying to create something new for yourself. And especially if you're looking at the next couple months, all the emotions related to this situation are going to, bring things in. Try not to let it hold you in bondage. I was going to say be free. Allow yourself to be free. I'm going to show you the pathway card. I feel like it's going to be inspirational for you by seeing it. There's also butterflies on this path. New beginnings. Okay. Path leading into the forest. Come on, you damn machine. There we go. But that's what we see coming forward for you in the next couple of months. So thank you all. I got to go ahead and check on my girl, and I got to go to bed too. So y'all have a wonderful night, and thank you for joining me again. Bye-bye.